in filmmaking. There's kind of the magic triangle, I call it, which is how much creativity you have.
Darren Aronofsky turns 56 with a carved-in aesthetic.
There's still, and all the kind of models I've been playing with, you can have amazing results.
A body of work that mixes beauty, terror, melancholy, and obsession. Over the decades, he's built his own cinematic vocabulary, but he also carries in him ghosts of cinema past. The films that shaped his vision, whose images, tones, and rhythms echo in his work. Here are 7 movies Aronofsky has repeatedly referenced as favorites or influences. Each one a lodestar for understanding the man behind Pi, Requiem for a Dream, Black Swan, The Wrestler, and beyond.
I think the idea of being transported into a character that
The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, 1966, Sergio Leone. Clint Eastwood's iconic slow walk across a desolate, sun-baked landscape, with his guns glinting and the music swelling, encapsulates the essence of Sergio Leone's masterpiece. For director Darren Aronofsky, this film transcends the traditional Western genre. It's a profound study in cinematic tension, spatial composition, and evocative atmosphere. Aronofsky frequently highlights how the deliberate silences, the extended waits, and Leone's meticulously composed shots, where each frame seamlessly breathes into the next, deeply influenced his own filmmaking.
any of
Those
them.
chunks actually really good.
Yeah, yeah.
And Encino Man's pretty good too. I mean, these
Yeah.
are, like I'm 35, man. These are important.
In numerous interviews, Aronofsky has articulated how the sweeping scope and visual poetry inherent in Leone's work significantly informed his personal approach to framing, the interplay of light and shade, and the critical art of pacing. Leone's ability to present a world of raw brutality while simultaneously underlaying it with an undeniable beauty serves as a masterclass in cinematic contrast. This exploration of stark oppositions is a recurring motif and a cherished element within Aronofsky's own artistic endeavors. Yojimbo, 1961, Akira Kurosawa. Akira Kurosawa's Yojimbo
The growing distrust in the Japanese government at the time.
stands as a pivotal influence for Darren Aronofsky, particularly in its masterful blend of moral ambiguity, strategic plotting, and subversive narrative techniques. The film introduces a nameless Ronin into a town torn between 2 warring gangs, a lone wolf who skillfully manipulates their alliances, playing both sides against each other. This central premise, the outsider who destabilizes existing power structures, resonates deeply within Aronofsky's own cinematic vision. Aronofsky has frequently acknowledged in interviews how Yojimbo's structural integrity provides a vital anchor for his often more surreal and psychologically intense works. He draws inspiration from the film's meticulous pacing, its economical yet powerful visual storytelling,
Is a film that often gets
and its ability to ground complex themes within a clear narrative framework. The rhythms of violence and the choreography of conflict, so brilliantly executed in Kurosawa's classic, are threads that consistently reappear in the dark, often visceral corners of Aronofsky's films. Beyond the superficial similarities of a solitary figure disrupting a corrupt system, Aronofsky admires Yojimbo's profound exploration of morality. The Ronin, while ultimately acting as a force for a kind of justice, operates outside conventional ethical boundaries. Once Upon a Time in the West, 1968, Sergio Leone Darren Aronofsky, at 56, has finally revealed his 7 favorite movies, offering insight into the cinematic influences that have shaped his distinctive style. Among these cherished films, Sergio Leone's Once Upon a Time in the West stands out.
Robert Selby Jr.'s book. I remember reading the book and from opening story.
Aronofsky has consistently lauded the epic Western, citing not just its grand scale, but also its masterful use of silence and landscape to convey profound emotional weight. He admires Leone's patient, extended takes and the iconic framing of characters against vast horizons, techniques Aronofsky has subtly echoed in the more contemplative moments of his own filmography. Do the Right Thing, 1989. Spike Lee Darren Aronofsky, at 56, has revealed his 7 favorite movies, with Spike Lee's Do the Right Thing being a standout.
Yo, what you want to live in a black neighborhood for anyway, man? Motherfuck gentrification.
Well,
As I understand it, this is a free country. Man can live wherever he wants.
Free country.
Aronofsky praises the film for its ability to push audiences out of their comfort zones, both socially and emotionally, by tackling themes of Brooklyn heat, simmering racial tensions, and complex characters. He particularly admires Lee's skill in seamlessly blending style with a powerful message, all while maintaining a rich complexity that incorporates humor, anger, and a strong sense of community. The film's vivid portrayal of its setting, its deeply developed characters, and its inherent moral contradictions are elements that frequently resonate with Aronofsky and are often reflected in his own narratives, which typically explore themes of conflict and identity. Brazil, 1985, Terry Gilliam Darren Aronofsky, at 56, has finally shed light on his cinematic inspirations by naming Brazil as one of his all-time favorite films. This choice offers significant insight into Aronofsky's distinctive filmmaking style, characterized by its often dreamlike, nightmarish qualities and profound exploration of human desperation. Terry Gilliam's 1985 dystopian masterpiece, Brazil, is a film that profoundly resonates with Aronofsky's own artistic sensibilities. The movie is a vibrant tapestry of surreal visuals, biting satire, and an overarching sense of bureaucratic absurdity that tangles its characters in a desperate struggle for individuality. Gilliam's masterful construction of a world where order and chaos constantly clash, and where form often dictates content, deeply mirrors the thematic concerns present in Aronofsky's oeuvre. Aronofsky's films, much like Brazil, frequently navigate the complex interplay between different realities. His work often teeters on the edge of realism and allegory, using heightened scenarios and fantastical elements to explore very human struggles. Breaking Away, 1979, Peter Yates' Darren Aronofsky, at 56, has finally revealed his 7 favorite movies, offering a glimpse into the films that have shaped his artistic sensibilities. While known for his often intense and profound cinematic explorations, Aronofsky's selections also highlight an appreciation for more grounded and intimate narratives. One such film he frequently praises is Breaking Away. Aronofsky deeply admires its grounded humanity and its ability to seamlessly transition between moments of humor and profound pain without sacrificing the integrity of either. For a filmmaker who frequently tackles grand and sometimes grandiose themes, Aronofsky finds Breaking Away to be a powerful reminder of the significance of small moments. He emphasizes how the film's strength lies in its meticulous attention to character development, the distinct voice of its narrative, and its undeniable heart. Full Metal Jacket, 1987. Stanley Kubrick, Darren Aronofsky, at 56, has frequently discussed Full Metal Jacket as one of his cinematic touchstones, often praising its unique structure, visual intensity, and profound exploration of the human psyche under extreme duress. He has consistently highlighted how Stanley Kubrick's masterful work, particularly this film, has influenced his own approach to filmmaking, pushing him to consider the power of stark contrast. The film, in Aronofsky's view, is elegantly divided into 2 distinct halves. The initial section is characterized by a relentless focus on discipline, order, and the grueling process of transformation. It meticulously details the dehumanizing drills and psychological conditioning endured by recruits, illustrating how individuals are systematically molded into soldiers. This half explores themes of conformity and the stripping away of individual identity in pursuit of a collective, martial purpose. These 7 films are not just favorites. They are roadmaps. They are the flickering lights that guided Aronofsky's choices. The composition of a shot, the weight of a silence, the descent into obsession, the surge of rebirth. In Black Swan, in The Fountain, in The Whale, in Mother, you'll find echoes of Leone's Horizon, Kurosawa's outsider strength, Lee's moral fire, Gilliam's satire, Yates's human warmth, Kubrick's precision. At 56, Aronofsky isn't looking back to replicate. He's looking back to remember the first shock of film as a child, the images that refused to leave, the voices that whispered, "This is possible." And so, having named these favorites,